Well, we'll see what happens. I think they're cooked. I mean, even then, there was a possibility they were going to get released today, but we found information that they had fake passports. And it's like, what type of innocent man has fake passports under a James Bond name? And Myron, bro, he has a lot of potential. He's a great political commentator. Myron is saying what's correct about Israel's occupation in America. He's doing great work geopolitically. This is where I think he shines. Solo streams. But when he's on these streams, bro, he's surrounded by jesters. This guy is an absolute idiot. Everyone knows it. There's not one person in the red pill who takes this guy seriously. Let's be real. It's like I'm not even insulting. I'm being objective right now. Walter Weeks, this guy is a literal effing idiot. I don't want to curse, stuff for law. Myron knows it. His manager knows it. The entire red pill knows it. Even Andrew Tate locked up in jail knows it. He's really dumb. Every time he speaks, he's ruining Myron's reputation more. I don't like to see that happen because I consider Myron to be a friend. He has other leeches around him too. He has a Kabbalah wizard claiming to be his manager. This guy's a leech. This guy doesn't care about the cause. He doesn't care about Palestinians. Myron cares about the Palestinians. Myron's Muslim. He's surrounded by all these enemies. I know people are saying, don't give this attention, don't give it clout. But if you have no talent, you're not going to be able to do anything with the clout. A lot of these Miami Twitter jesters, their entire method is just leeching and is just trying to say trendy words that Elon Musk put out, like deport SNEAKO. But if you have nothing of value, if you're not good at anything, you're not going to be able to do anything with it. Like, yeah, you might get some Twitter likes, but what does that translate to? I mean, I started YouTube when I was about 13 years old. I became a prolific editor. I was making documentaries. I put in work. I was scripting. I was learning how to speak properly. What they don't understand is like they want to be famous, but not for any reason, not to do anything positive. They just want fame because they desperately desire clout because they're insecure and they have an inferiority complex. It's too bad the Tate protest reaction got copyrighted. It was mostly watching the Myron stream. I think they copyrighted it. I don't know if the numerologist, if he made the call, it's copyrighted. I can't make bread off that. I'll keep it up anyway. It is what it is. I'll keep it up. It's so funny, bro. It was such a funny
intro of white musical creations, but it was strange with the allogging and Arab stuff.
First Goiper of the day. First Catboy. I didn't see any Catboys at the Tate disaster protest. I think you guys are supposed to be there, right? Pablo Fuenstein said that Tate's innocent. So I didn't see any of them there. But there were some Goipers there because there were some January 6 feds. There were some January 6 feds, and the lawyer, Joseph McBride there, the Tate lawyer, was saying, yeah, these are January 6 feds, and they took a plea deal, and they got pardoned by Trump. Oh, so I'm like, oh, they're feds. Oh, these guys ratted on someone else, and that's how they got out of jail. Oh, just like Pablo, huh? The first one. Good to see you. First TTS.
Overall, great morning stream. Highlight was Rollo humiliation ritual.
Dude, why was he in there?
He gets 4 views.
I don't know, like, why was he in there? Rollo Tomato. A lot of you don't even know who that is. It was funny. You know what? The Tate stream, that was one of my favorite streams. It was so funny. Thanks for the gift to Dave West. Because it's like, if you've been here for a lot of years, I don't know how, like, when you guys started watching, but over the year, especially with the Red Pill arc, it's just so funny seeing all those characters in one place. You know, I used to watch the Tate vlog, so like I know the side jesters and the friends and everything, and just seeing them all in one place. And you know, I was in that documentary with Justin Waller, and he was there with the suit. He was looking good. Myron did I mean, overall, I kind of do respect Myron standing up for his friends. I just, you know, it'd be nice to see that, like, the same support. Like, when I'm getting doxxed and slandered, like, by all these people, it just, they don't, you know, it is. But, yeah, so it's no disrespect to Myron. No disrespect to Myron. You know, Op Lalco, who's on timeout for a month, he clipped something. And I was making a comparison because the Tate protest is like, you know, he was saying that the Muslims shouldn't pray in Times Square, that they F goats. He was really mad about the Times Square prayer for Ramadan, but you're doing this Tate protest. And like I was making a comparison, but no disrespect to Myron. I wanted to know that. I do like the guy, but he's just really wrong about this one. And anyway, he don't like friend on friend. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. Been here before your reversion. Did you always think I was going to become Muslim? Bro, really hype mogging? Yeah, that was so funny, dude. I know, like, some of these jesters, I shouldn't give it any attention, but it's just so funny. And also, for people that say, like, all publicity is good publicity, that's not true. Bad publicity is bad. That's just a false statement that I don't know how that gets around so much. So some of these Twitter jesters they do use my name for clout, and Elon Musk did inspire these kuffar to say deport SNEAKO. And then people in the community and love speech, I do read the community all the time. It was pretty funny today. I'll get into it. They're saying you shouldn't give attention to these people. And there is some logic in there, but at the same time, they can't use it. They don't like X is not real life. You need to understand that. If you can't translate it to other platforms and getting some likes on X that's owned by Elon, who's owned by Mossad, trying to get me deported, you're not going to be able to translate that to platforms where you can monetize or actually get a viewership. You're not going to have a crossover to Kick or YouTube or Twitch or anywhere. You don't have any, like, they don't have anything besides some X likes from skin worshipers. So I do think it's worth clowning a little bit. It's because it's just so funny. Like it's so, that world is so funny. I can't even lie. I can't even lie.
Remember when the Godfather said you need to cut off your nuts to become high value?
Yeah, he was, and that's what he was seething in the TTS earlier. Rollo Tomato donated $40. Like, I'm not really an internet guy while TTSing. It's like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're not an 80s rock star. You're not Guns N' Roses. You're a red pill grand wizard. And you lost a debate 3 years ago and he's still coping. And he called me a douche.
Isn't Rollo the guy who beat you in debate and kicked you out red pill?
Oh my God. There's no way.
Avocados from Mexico.
I actually, this guy here, I think you got to be a Muslim pretending to be. I think you're just trolling at this point. Yeah, but he was in the TTS like seething. Because red pill, I mean, 3 years ago, I still am somewhat associated, but 3 years ago I said the red pill is dead. And I think like that stream, and there's going to be another one. I'll pull up there with play the song. I think that'll be the final. That'll be the end credits. Today's protest looked like the grand finale. That's going to be the end credits will be the next protest on the 28th. I'll just show you this briefly so you guys can refresh your memory. So this is the grand wizard of the red pill. Remember this? 2023.
Now listen, for just 5 seconds, okay? This is no joke here.
But then I don't even know what the red pill idea of a high value man is. Is it just being rich? Like, what's the point of having all this money and not having a family?
What is a high value man? It's the first part of the tweet. What does that mean?
You tell me what a high value man is. Because here's the thing: is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I'm going to say is a high value man. You guys are fucking
because it's your tweet.
Douche nozzles like yourself to have this conversation in the first place.
How old are you, bro? Douche nozzles?
Yes. You guys are idiots. Why you guys come in here from Twitch stream? Like, how?
You don't think Ben Shapiro's a high value man?
Let's take for. Do I think he is? I don't think he's a high value man.
Wait, what doesn't make any sense.
This whole concept, this red pill's so dumb because high value man is a slave term. That's like slavery terminology. How much you owe for this one? 100, 200. Good boy. He can pick cotton. He can be a house slave. He's in the field. Big muscles. He has all his teeth. He's a high value slave. High value. High value to what? They say escape the matrix and then determine their value based off of materialism. You're in the matrix. You're a slave. You're still within this system. I'm valued on what? Like, where are you measuring your value?
He owns his own business. It's like one of the most successful alt media platforms in the world. He's married his fucking young sweetheart.
Right. You know who else is not a high value guy? Elon Musk.
He destroyed you in debate. Rollo Beta.
I think that's him. Is that you still giving me money? You know what? I actually do want to check and see. I'm checking right. I think that's him. I think that's him right now. How could you watch this and think that he won?
Who else? Jeff Bezos. Go back to Twitch. That's some advice for you. That's some real advice.
Habibi SNEAKO.
Your boy
Inshallah, you get a righteous spouse.
Inshallah.
Not only beautiful.
Inshallah.
Bro,
that's the most important righteous. I'm joking about the video.
Bro, why are you in the chat, bro? Like, he's always in the chat. What else?
Hey, chill. He's probably doing his hair right now.
Bro,
okay?
he's our homie, man. Destiny just
It's not just your stream. Like, I see him in every show I go on. Just dudes like, are you always online?
He'll be here next week.
Are you serious, bro?
He'll be here next
Valuetainment. Yeah, Pearl show, everything.
Would you debate Rollo?
Of course I would.
He would body you.
Okay.
He would body you. All right.
Just
Sure.
as long as his wife wants him to it, you know.
Bro, what the?
Destiny just sends this week. OF girls to debate me because he's too scared to come to Vegas.
There is no such place as
Offer has been open since November.
Dang.
What'd you say? There's no such place as Kurdistan. Okay, here we go. Central Asia beef. I'll check it later. I don't really care too much. I want to lock into the stream. Who has access to it? One of my team members. Go see if that is. Go see the name. You know, it's funny. Rollo Tomato. That's a fake name. It's like that's not even his real name. I think it's kind of like Steven Yaxelan. Anyway. Yeah. Do you guys want to see this? This is the most replayed. Is this it?
Fucking him first. For you guys, you can probably tell.
How's Destiny been since he went on that IDF propaganda tour? Anyway, you're sidetracking me. There's a UFC press conference. Someone in the chat saying he actually thinks Ben Shapiro is high value. Yeah, well, like by the red pill definition, how is Ben Shapiro not a high value man? This is the thing, is like, by red pill definition, of course, Ben Shapiro is a high value man. He has wealth, he has status, he has a family, he makes tons of money, he has his own business, right? By the red pill ideology, he's high value. By real, what's actually important, no. He has no soul. He's a demon spreading propaganda. He thinks he's high value? By red pill logic, yeah, duh. How is he not? How is he not? That'll make you high value? Okay, then what makes you high value? Why do you guys want to be slaves so bad? Why do you want to be valued? Why do you want to be valued based off of materialism anyway? So, what are we talking about in 20? We're still doing this? You guys are still on this? Let's see the UFC press conference. Hold on. Oh, it's already over? All right, just send a clip. I don't want to. It seemed short anyway. It didn't seem like it was that bad. Damn, I missed that era.
By red pill definition, you're a snake who simply does.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Flip, flop, 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 flip, flop.
Dude, it's like, how much money do you think, what do you think this is accomplishing, bro? What do you... Do I have a problem with... Oh, bro, put on your catboy ears, dude. Like, from Mexico. It's just, it's getting sad. Tate protest.
Free Top G! 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 Free Top G!
Do you guys like the TTS? Yes or no? Do you guys like it? I like it. I kind of like the interruptions and stuff. It makes it more interactive and like spontaneous. Not a lot of streamers do it because, you know, for people to interrupt your speech all the time. Yes, I really do like it. Yeah, you guys. Okay, good. Everyone's saying yes. Because a lot of times they're thinking like, should I just remove it? I really, you effing hate it. Doesn't it make it a little more interesting rather than just be yapping nonstop? I like it.
Free Top G! 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 Free Top G!
Yes. Cookie, thank you. You said, yes, Sneak, God give you everything, inshallah, yes.
Free Top G! Free Top G! Free Top G!
Yeah, that's the lawyer.
Free Top G! Free Top G!
Justin Waller.
Free Top G! Free Top G! Free Top G! Free Top G! Woo! Let's go!
Keep Top G! Keep Top... Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I think they're cooked. I mean, even then, there was a possibility they were going to get released today. But we found information that they had fake passports. And it's like, what type of innocent man has fake passports under a James Bond name? It's like, does this sound like an innocent man?
Thinks, I think Red Pill is dead, so Israel doesn't fear strong men. You sold out. Wow.
It has to be fake. Wallahi, I think I think you're just trolling at this point, trying to be funny. There's no chance that these people are real. That Israel is afraid of push-ups on the street. There's no way. There's no way. I just want to show you some of the clips from today.
This is bullshit. Now, there is
Yo, Sneaky, it's hot in here. Turn up the AC. Oh, wait. Ha ha ha.
Wow. You got me.
Speak of clips.
Huh?
It's content, guys. Regardless of what you think, it's content. Now, as a fair trial, as American citizens, that's what it should be given.
So, okay, Fresh says, what does he say about the evidence?
Calling another man top G is the most humiliating demonic ritual ever. Pathetic.
I know, a bunch of dudes like getting on the street to do push-ups and saying, you're the top G. I'm the middle G. I'm the bottom G. You're the top G. Look at us. We're squatting for top G.
Now, there is evidence, so to speak, of clips.
Huh? There is evidence. Fresh, this is not what you're supposed to say. This is why you shouldn't talk.
I like you. I like Sikhs. It's nice you should buy my jar of gypsies. Tears repels.
Okay, this is fake.
It's content, guys. Regardless.
So the narrative from the lawyers and from the Tate team is that there's no evidence. I want to go back. There's no evidence. Take About This goes on stream and says, there is evidence, but it's clips. But it's just content. Stop talking, Fresh. Like, real advice, Fresh. Think about this. Stop talking. Stick to the soundboards, length for girth, and paying for abortions for that you pay for. When you talk, you're hurting your cause. Myron's putting in work. I actually kind of respect Myron because he really does love these guys. He really cares about the Tates. You are hurting that cause. You're not helping it out. Stop talking. You stutter every time you speak. You're saying that there is evidence, but it's just content. Like that. This is the dumbest argument. That's not what you're supposed to be saying. You're helping out the enemy. Close your mouth.
What do you think is content? Now, as a fair trial, as American citizens, that's what it should be given.
Stop talking. What else? Okay, wait, I actually want to show you something funny. I know I shouldn't give this attention, but I was laughing so hard that I have to. So this guy, this Canadian dude was here. He got mad. I'm laughing. Look at this from earlier today.
Would you like to rip like a street interview or some shit like that?
Yeah, after we wrap up all this stuff, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yo, you want to like rip a street interview, dude? Yeah, I know we're at this free Tate protest, but
Fresh
I'm
has
networking.
a speaking problem. You are such a clown for making fun him. Go away, Brownie.
Think about this posted an AI video of me saying things that were gay last week. Think about this after the Club Across situation said, do something to you that I don't want to say on stream. Do something in a bad way. Like essentially trying to put a hit on me live on stream.
As a Christian, I believe there should be more unity with Muslims.
Agreed.
Zions are ruining
Agreed. I'm trying. Real Christians, we welcome you.
How about you, James?
Rip a street interview or something like that.
Know, right?
Yo, bro, let's rip a street interview, dude. And even here, like, this is their friend Rory. He was wearing a t-shirt. Day one. This is like a bridesmaid at a wedding. I'm the best friend.
Bro, I'm loving the sweet SNEAKO arc you've been cooking ever since.
Thanks. Yeah, I know. The suit just, you know what I'm saying?
But,
yeah, you want to rip a
tomorrow, I'm back in Miami in 10 days for meetings with the boys.
Yo, this is like rip a pod, bro. Yo, you want to go rip a pod? And the funny thing is, too, because like I know, like, so here's the push-ups.
These girls are asking too much for model. We need to get these prices down. Aloe.
What? It's too much for 100K in a G-Wagon? See, this is why I know people are saying don't give this attention, don't give it clout. But if you have no talent, you're not going to be able to do anything with the clout, right? A lot of these Miami Twitter jesters, their entire method is just leeching and is just trying to say trendy words that Elon Musk put out, like deport SNEAKO. But if you have nothing of value, if you're not good at anything, you're not going to be able to do anything with it. Like, yeah, you might get some Twitter likes, but what does that translate to? I mean, I started YouTube when I was about 13 years old. I became a prolific editor, I think the best in YouTube history. I was making documentaries. I put in work. I was scripting. I was learning how to speak properly. How People View You is a legendary video, and I made that when I was 16 years old.
They're turning the freaking frogs
Turn the freaking
gay.
frogs gay. What they don't understand is like they want to be famous, but not for any reason, not to do anything positive. They just want fame because they desperately desire clout because they're insecure and they have an inferiority complex. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you shouldn't try to network your way to success. That you have nothing of value and people are not watching you for you. They just want to see your collabs. You're not going to be able to sustain anything. And they get upset when I say that, but that's the inevitable truth that you're soon going to realize, especially joining the sinking ship. This is not influence, you know? So he gets upset. He posts this video. SNEAKO is trying to hold me down and ruin my career because he's jealous I collabed with Pablo. No, again, I paid for your flight to come to New York City. I let you use my equipment. I paid for your hotel room. And even then, you came up and you had a name because I was the first person to collab with you. And so this guy's brain rotted, right? He was 15 and he looked ambitious. I'm like, I want to put people on who are young. I like to inspire the youth. So he says, let's do a podcast, and I do it. But from that moment,
into the propaganda that Islam was bad until I met Muslims and read Quran. LLSG.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Beautiful to see. Alhamdulillah. And so at a young age, he's trained to think that clout, internet, social media is networking. That is, if I beg for an interview, then I'm going to be successful. That was my fault, right? Because 15, I gave him that handout thinking that he was going to be able to do something with it. But no, his brain was wired to think that I'm going to build a career off of trying to beg for collabs nonstop. So I feel some responsibility, and he doesn't understand that. I mean, he's very dumb. Like, he's just not, and he's like saying, I'm trying to ruin his career. Bro, he was there like posed up with Nick, like AI swapping his shirt to say deport SNEAKO. He was tweeting saying the Groypers make me feel ashamed to be white, and now he's trying to get Groypers to like his tweets. He's literally farming the Groyper cat boys for Twitter clout. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. So yes, I know you guys are saying don't give this attention. Most of you don't even know who I'm talking about. You don't even know who this person is. It's a Canadian saying deport SNEAKO from America. It's but I'm just saying this, and also to explain, this is not going to be able to, you can't translate this to anything real. And you should listen to me. How long have I been in the game? I've been doing this I'm a veteran at this. I'm not trying to gas myself up.
Hey, I'm SNEAKO. I'm the best editor ever. But Mr. Beast fired me and I can't pay for AC.
Yeah, I've been doing this with AMP, with Mr. Beast. I've been doing this. I've stood the test of time. How many other YouTubers have been banned everywhere, reinstated after YouTube apologized? Who beat cancellation? How many people got their YouTube channels back? How many people sustained a career in social media while not even having social media? That's me. I know how to do this. This is something that I'm very good at. So when I'm giving you advice and I'm telling you something about this, you probably should listen.
Would you like to rip like a street interview or some shit like that?
Yeah, after we wrap up the other stuff, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Bro, remind me, so, how about you, Jay?
A street interview or something like that.
Right? But,
yo, bro,
it's been a minute. But,
yeah, you want to
tomorrow, I'm back in Miami in 10 days, but meet with the boys.
Hey, you want to pod?
So this guy SNEAKO is trying to hold me down and stifle my career because he knows that, like, when he was my age, I've already...
You can't do the cry out as they strike you victim thing. You were standing with James Fisher. Yo, should SNEAKO be deported? He's like making Muslims... He's trying to hold me down. So this is the Twitter jester mentality, right? He'll call out people like Dan Bilzerian and Jake Shields and say that he's going to beat them up and saying that they're stupid. Have some respect. And then when they respond, you're like, oh, I'm only 18. Dude, if you can't take it, then don't dish it. All right? The victim thing is not going to work, bro. People see through this. It's not me holding you down because I'm laughing because you're being goofy. Hey, you want to go rip a street interview? He's asking for a street interview because he could get some Twitter likes from it. It's not a podcast, not a street. You're not even to make money from it. You just want engagement. You're thinking about this in the wrong way. I messed up. I gave a lot of these people handouts, bro. The whole red pill space, I defended them. I platformed them. I put them on. I made their careers, like Zerka said, like Pablo said. But they just don't seem to get it. Really, they get brain rotted by clout, by engagement, by likes.
Lapped him. I'm already on track to lap him, and this guy's like laughing.
He was once a small, fragile guy. Now he mogs you brownie.
He was begging Myron, a brown guy, for an interview right here. What do you like? He's literally right here begging a Sudanese. Yo, you want to go rip a street interview? What do you can't use brown as an insult when you do this and also say Christ is king and worship a brown guy. What's up, Jake Future?
And stifle my career because he knows that, like, when he was my age, I've already lapped him.
SNEAKO. Let's meet up, pal. We're best buds. Remember, you did put me on.
I would debate anytime, anywhere.
He knows that, like, when he was my age, I've already lapped him. I'm already on track to lap him. And this guy's, like, laughing at me on stream. Oh, Myron doesn't want to do your interview. All good, bro. Myron can do whatever he wants, okay? But the fact he's, like, laughing at me on stream and trying to make me a joke, it's like, dude, you're just trying to hold a young down, and I don't fuck with that, bro.
I don't fuck with that, bro. Dude, I don't fuck with that. Dude, like, I'm trying to rip a street interview, and you're, like, trying to hold it. I'm, like, not fucking with that. No cap, I don't like that. No cap, that's not mogging. No cap, you're not ascending right now. Bro. And people expose themselves. Do I need to be like, okay, you didn't lap me at 18, what I've been doing? Do I need to talk about my accolades? No, people know. Second, this is exposing what they think. Yo, lapping. Where are you determining whether or not you're more successful? Based off of followers? Based off of Twitter likes? Lapping? It's not about truth to them. It's not even about red pill. It's just about their personal brand. Networking brain rotted these people. This mentality of materialism and high value and, you know, I'm mogging and I have followers and I have a rental car and I bought in my IG followers. It's destroying people's minds. Like to the normal person outside of the Elon Musk Twitter bubble, you look autistic. People think this is goofy, bro. Don't think that Twitter is reality. Twitter is MK Ultra. It's Mossad infiltrated everywhere. Like the vast majority of people, you might think the world is one way because you're curated an algorithm. People do think this way. When I spoke to Steiny on that podcast, he's like, yeah, this
I'd
clip,
donate more if I knew where it was going.
Oh my gosh.
But don't think I'm doing it for you, brownie.
Twitter, like I'm seeing, Twitter is just destroying people's brains, bro. It's people, like, you got to step out of that, right? This is not reality. Your curated algorithm is curated to keep you addicted and to give you a worldview and to give you.
Honestly, how does he make money? Wouldn't be surprised if he's being paid by
I don't
Gary.
know. I really don't care. I didn't want to spend too much time on this. But Myron responded. I'll get to this in a second. Go out of order. Get to this fight stuff after. Tate thing was really funny. Yeah, here they are doing the push-ups. Oh, I saw there was something Fearbuck. All right, let me show you. Hold on. Posted it.
Bro, when they call you brown clowns, say they are whitewashed.
No, see, you don't want to stoop down to their level. They don't have anything, so don't do the skin worshipping to respond. You got to be better than them. If you have the truth, don't stoop down to the level of the kuffar. They're terrorists. They shoot up mosques and they wear catboy ears. They worship their skin color. They think Jesus is a white guy. You can't combat that. You just have to, like, this is what they are, the kuffar. Kuffar. They're all kuffar. They're all kuffar. You're probably a shit. You're probably a goy by it. They're all kuffar. They're all kuffar. What are you gonna do? What? Goy boy kuffar. What?
Free top G! 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 Free top G!
Always just a clip. React stream and nothing of substance. No knowledge of anything, just
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
I wanted to say, I see you all the time.
No, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Shit, I guess we don't fucking
It looked like about 30 people. I saw some of the Tate clipping accounts are going to say thousands of people were going to show up. There's about 30. It looked like a class field trip. Didn't it look like they were going to go to the zoo or go to an aquarium with the class, with the line leader? Someone said gay pride parade. Have you noticed too? There's not one Muslim at this protest. Not one. Andrew Tate had the ability to become, like, there was a time, I'm not trying to gas it up. People thought that he could be Muhammad Ali. Really. At his level of fame, when he said he was the most Google man in the world, that was the trajectory a lot of people thought was going to happen. But look at it now. It looks like Addicts Anonymous, bro.
We must destroy juices before they lay more eggs and
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, you're funny, bro. This guy's funny, bro. You're a funny guy, bro. You're funny.
I want to say too, like, no disrespect to Justin Waller and Myron. I do think it's somewhat admirable that they're sticking up.
Flop, flip, flop, flip,
Holy
flop,
crap,
flip,
bro.
flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop.
Dude, put your catboy ears on. It's funny too that these people, these goipers are in here. Pablo Fuentberg, the catboy leader, he was saying that the Tate should be locked up at Fuente's rally, at Fuentberg rally too, when I spoke. Like, what are you talking about flip-flop? You flipped up on this issue. Also, you're supposed to be here. Why are you in my chat? Yeah, so no disrespect to Justin Waller. I kind of find it admirable that they really care about their friends. I think that they do think that they're wrong about some issues, but they value loyalty, and that's somewhat commendable. Okay, we can move on from this. Well, I mean, the last one, the New York Post did post this article. They said accused rapists Andrew and Tristan Tate had cash of passports under aliases, including Bond villain. Yeah, this is not what an innocent
Keep
man
wiping
does.
those mites off your eyes.
Dude, okay. It's just, Chad, is it funny? I know you guys said yes, it's funny for the TTS. Like, visualize, there's people here, your AC's not working. You went to the eye doc. Like, they just download, the hate watching, it's Again, how much is anybody counting? How much money has it been? I can barely even get a sense out today. Yeah, so this is not what an innocent man does. Have passports, have an array of passports with different aliases, especially under a James Bond villain. Okay, Myron responded. How did Myron respond to the Tate people? I'm more curious.
Look at this, bro. This is why I hate taters, bro. Yo, update. They're doing push-ups for Tate. Are you this stupid? Are you this stupid, Crayons?
I like Crayons. Shout out to Gadget and Crayons. They're doing good work.
Be my probably first and last address to you ever, okay? So enjoy it while you can. I'm going to be explicitly clear about this. If several men showed up to protest in your behalf and the way they paid respects and appreciation to you is by doing fucking push-ups, that in of itself proves how important Tate is to men worldwide.
No, I mean, they're clowning it because it's like twerking for Tate. You know, it's a bunch of dudes in a hot Miami sun getting on the floor and yelling top G. It's funny. It's kind of ridiculous, bro. Like, this is not freeing them. It looks stupid.
See, this fucking idiot doesn't have the wherewithal to understand that the reason why the Tates have a bunch of guys doing fucking push-ups at their protest is because these men were probably in a hard position in their life at some point, and listening to Andrew tell them to do fucking push-ups is what got them out of the dark hole. But people like Murder by Crayons, who's a clout-chasing fucking retard on X, they don't see the good. They don't see all.
If he was clout chasing, then he would put his name on it. Murdered by Crayons and Gadget. I mean, Gadget's now public, but Murdered by Crayons that's an anonymous account. What is he doing with that clout?
All the men that Tate has helped kept from committing suicide, kept from doing a mistake that leads to a permanent consequence. So I would argue, as much as they want to say, this is cringe, this is lame, Tate fans are cringe, a lot of these guys are young, all the way up to older men that had their life changed by the Tates. So
I'm gonna lie, that Tate protest, it was a lot older than I had anticipated. I didn't see any people in their 20s or teens. It was like people in their 40s, bro. I didn't expect that.
People are commemorating you by doing push-ups. You did a fucking good job. But again, all of Tate's haters like idiots like this are on Anon account.
He didn't even hate it. He said, update, they are doing push-ups for Tate. That's all he said. I mean, you can admit it's kind of funny. It is kind of silly. Like outside of a prison because they're locked up and they won't have their extradition prevented by Trump, right? For child abuse images, human trafficking, and it is funny to see a bunch of dudes like, come on.
Or if you do see their face, like the Gadget loser, what do they look like? Fat, round, piece of shit that no one wants to be.
What did he say? He said brown?
Account. Or if you do see their face, like the Gadget loser, what do they look like? Fat, round, piece.
Did he say brown? My audio's a little low. Yes or no? Did he say that? Round? Hold on, let me turn up the volume. Oh, you said round? Okay.
It's a shit that no one wants to be. And hold on, I would say. The dudes that talk the most shit, right, look like this. I'm about to pull up for you guys right now. Look at this guy. Do any of you guys want to be this motherfucker right here? Bro's on unemployment, dude, talking shit. Nobody wants to be like this. Bro's like, oh, please donate. I'm disabled, bro. I'm a fat piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Anyway, yeah, this is from earlier.
I like Gadget.
Not push-ups, bro. This is motion, guys. Being so strong of an influence where people show up to your protest doing push-ups is a good sign.
30 people showed up.
Is this what you guys were spamming my chat
Flip
about with
flop,
SNEAKO?
flip flop, 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 flip flop.
Look, you can wear shoes. I know you're from Mexico where you only have, what do they call it? Chanclas? You walk around with chanclas? Or your flip-flops? You're in America now, okay? America first. You can leave the Catboy flip-flops back home in Mexico.
5 sub. Appreciate you, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know what Myron and his community or what people expect. I mean, after that situation, they know that the Tates doxed me. Do you guys forget, too, that this whole thing, they're like, these women are putting out false accusations on SNEAKO. Andrew Tate literally put false allegations on me. Andrew Tate tried to Me Too me and say that he said that I tried to have sex with him 4 years ago. Myron was there in Romania. He could attest that that's not true. There's no evidence of this. So when you're crying and saying that feminists are lying about you and then you do the exact same thing, one, it shows that you are who you surround yourself with the most, right? You're the sum of the 5 people you're around the most. If you're around a bunch of lying all the time, you're going to sound like one. They also folded over the song. They apologized, so they have tech teams in Israel. Many of these people, they know that I'm right about this. They're upset because I'm calling it out, but they can't prove me wrong about this. And it's no disrespect, man. I got all utmost respect for Myron, but am I wrong about criticizing this? Am I wrong about clowning Tate after this? Absolutely not. 100% justified. And it's not like anybody was supporting me. When that whole thing happened, SNEAKO did it. It's not like anybody stood up for me. It's not like anyone was outside my prison cell. Even though it's funny, Clavicular, isn't he in Miami right now? Tate was like groveling on all fours for an ounce of clout. Clout didn't show up outside of his prison cell when they were doing push-ups. But if nobody's going to defend me, of course I'm going to defend myself. Are you kidding me? What did you expect was going to happen? I think the Tate fans are mad and like, oh, SNEAKO switched. What did you think I was going to do? You think that I was
just fun of them, but if you ever got arrested, nobody is showing up for your
the difference is I don't have 50 charges of rape, child abuse images, and human trafficking. You know, it's not the Matrix just targeting somebody. They have confessed and they have said publicly that they are selling a degree about how to be a pimp. I've never been arrested. I don't commit crimes. That's the difference. Also, when they were trying to turn me into a criminal, the people that were like, yes, the Red Pill Alliance, where were they? None of them said anything. None of them. And this was before there was beef or whatever, there was disagreements.
I should have known that.
I just play. See.
Like this event was gonna draw so many fucking like clout chasers.
Bro, yeah.
30 people showed up. Rob protest. I told you the is done, bro. I told you the Red Pill is dead. You know how much pushback I got for that? When I said the Red Pill is dead, they all started crying. This is proof. This protest here and why I wanted to do the stream is to show you this is the finale. The grand closing of it is. And Myron, bro, he has a lot of potential. He's a great political commentator. Myron is saying what's correct about Israel's occupation in America. He's one of the few that's been consistent about that since I remember telling him about it a couple years ago. He's been consistent with it, and he's doing great work. Even his debate when he was on the college saying that, how can you deny the Holocaust happening in Gaza right now, but you're saying that I can't question what happened in World War II? Umar Nurmagomedov, one of the Dagestanis, retweeted that. He's doing great work geopolitically. This is where I think he shines. Solo streams. But when he's on these streams, bro, he's surrounded by jesters. This guy is an absolute idiot. Everyone knows it. There's not one person in the Red Pill who takes this guy seriously. Let's be real. It's like I'm not even insulting. I'm being objective right now. Walter Weeks, this guy is a literal effing idiot. I don't want to curse. Stuff for law. Myron knows it. His manager knows it. The entire Red Pill knows it. Even Andrew Tate, locked up in jail, knows it. He's really dumb. Every time he speaks, he's ruining Myron's reputation more. I don't like to see that happen because I consider Myron to be a friend. He has other leeches around him too. He has a Kabbalah wizard claiming to be his manager. This guy's a leech. This guy doesn't care about the cause. He doesn't care about Palestinians. Myron cares about the Palestinians. Myron's Muslim. He's surrounded by all these enemies. That other guy, the Dom Lucer, this Freemason Twitter guy who, you know, did he get demonetized for posting CP? You know, he spreads misinformation all the time, and allegedly this is why X had to change their information policy. That guy's an idiot. He's surrounded by leeches who are enemies of Islam. That guy, Dom Lucer, is an enemy of Islam. Think about this, is an enemy of Islam. Your manager, too. That guy, the Kabbalah wizard, like this guy is an enemy of Islam. They're using Myron because Myron can speak eloquently, because he is a talented speaker. He's a great debater. He's a good streamer. They have no talent. And so they see him as they're parasites. They see him as a cash cow. They're milking him. What does Think About This provide to the Myron podcast? Nothing. Nothing. If I ask you right now, what's one point Think About This has ever made? You're going to say, no, let's go to the chats. Red Pill's dead. The ship is over. It's sinking right now. Look at the writing on the wall. Everybody now understands that the Tates are guilty, bro. Okay? You don't just get randomly child abuse images, especially when they have all this self-stitching and confessing where they're on stream saying, oh yeah, I have sex with a girl 15, 16. What's the legal age? Yeah, I started trafficking her.
You look so stupid trying to defend Myron while dismissing Fresh. It's hilarious. What a grift.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the 20. Myron doesn't need to stay around these people. I'm saying this out of love. Wallahi, I am. I want the best for my brothers, okay? Wallahi, I do. And I see what's happening, bro. He doesn't need to be relying upon these people. And the reason he does it is because he says this thing that he's loyal to a fault. But you don't need to be loyal to people that aren't loyal to you. They're just using you. All of those people. Every single one in his circle. Trust. He really shines on his own, bro. Those college debates, that's the best work he's done. And he has respect in the geopolitical space, not for the after-hour show that doesn't have the same viewership anymore.
What did Think About This say? That Gumba say anything of substance, or was he stuttering?
All he said was that he paid a Chinese escort to get an abortion. Like, it's stupid. You're trying to make simps turn into pimps, but you're paying for and paying for abortions while wearing a cross and saying Christ is king. It's dumb. Myron shines on his own. That's his best content. Look at the right wing actually respects him. They see that he has an impact. This is where like he's getting collabs and stuff and has nothing to do with the girl podcast and the red pill stuff. How many times do we need to hear, oh, Instagram women are whole? We get it, bro. We get it. His voice is used properly when he's on his own, but it's being wasted with these leeches. Red pill's dead. This red pill cringe era. These incel addicts who hate women and don't really have any sort of universal idea. There's January 6th feds, clout chasing a bunch of dorks, and they're trying to make it about Trump, woke mind virus from 2023, 50-year-old men doing push-ups. The red pill is dead. It's done. Oh, it's a praxeology and it's necessary. Dude, how many times you need to hear that women are whores? You get the point.
I should have known that like this event was gonna draw so like.
This Tate protest looked like a gay pride parade for incels and people who like rapists, bro. Like, we go out in Times Square to pray for Ramadan, and he's so mad and saying, "You're a goat fucker, and you're a guest in this nation. You're a guest here." First off, the Tates are guests in America. They're running a bruv political party in England, and they live in Romania. You're saying like Muslims were you're a guest in this country. These rapist human traffickers with child abuse images are citizens of the UK, Romania, and the UAE. Get them the fuck out of America. Get them out of America. Guests in our country. They're getting extradited right now because this chat's so mad, bro. America's saying these guys are not proper enough to even be in this country. Trump is not even going to prevent their extradition. They're literally being told by the Trump administration that these are guests in our country. These are prisoners. I'm not going to lie too. Myron went on this whole rant about how the Times Square prayer was like for goat fuckers and everything. This Tate protest looked like a gay pride parade for incels and people who like rapists, bro. Like, we go out in Times Square to pray for Ramadan, and he's so mad and saying, "You're a goat fucker, and you're a guest in this nation. You're a guest here." First off, the Tates are guests in America. They're running a bruv political party in England, and they live in Romania.
This Myron guy insulted Islam, betrayed you with song, sucks Tate, and he's balding 2 GGs.
No, don't respect him. Don't respect him. I'm trying to. We want to bring him to the good side, bro. You can't ever side with the kuffar. Never side against the ummah. Especially now, when we're speaking about Israel's occupation of America, Israel's #1 tool of propaganda is demonizing us. Never side with the enemy. You can't serve two masters. You can't side with the enemies and try to be with the Muslims. In this world, it's Allah first, but the ummah over everything. And inshallah, it's going to stay that way till I die. This is the most important thing right now. Geopolitically, with this rhetoric, nothing more important. And not only just for the ummah. Defending the ummah even benefits the West. Especially if they're going to try to misdirect the conversation by demonizing Muslims. This propaganda creates the endless war system, destroys the economy, puts us $39 trillion in debt, makes the military-industrial complex have a stronghold on our economy, makes the billionaires richer, ushers in the tech world order. This propaganda against Muslims, if it's destroyed, then other people too, the kuffar, get protected. Their oil and their gas prices, now they can maybe afford them. Never side against the ummah. You're saying it like.
All right, let's see here. What else we got?
Olivia, let's go punch some fucking ass. A big nose here and a big nose.
What was that voice? I love me, you love. Let's go punch some. What? I mean, dude, like, what did he expect me to say? Like, after that situation, he knows they tried to ruin my life. In 2024, Andrew Tate, I could ruin his career if I wanted to. He's a young guy. I could, laughing really hard. He's had that grudge for years. Okay? False allegations. SNEAKO did it, snitching, ratting out to the apologizing, folding, lying. Don't think that I'm going to go out without a fight. Are you kidding me? That's not me.
This must be AI. We do push-ups during protests. They burn down buildings, cause chaos, and loot them to nothing. We are not the same. WSS, absolutely. Alejandro Ramirez, hey, Myron, lost my job. Took some time to work on myself and I'm back in the OSS. The show goes on. Thank you, Alejandro. Welcome back, bro. Glad that you, someone said, Myron, you're too loyal, bro.
SNEAKO, I'm sorry, I don't understand. How can he not be enemy of Islam if he hates prayer?
He doesn't hate prayer. He's just not praying. He's just not praying right now. He doesn't hate Islam. But do you understand my logic too? Because he's saying that we shouldn't be, you know, praying in Times Square because you don't want to agitate people. Well, the Tate protest agitates people. Anyway, there's just a lot of hypocrisies there. So I'm not trying to attack Myron. I do respect him. But when he's saying that everyone who goes and prays Times Square is a goat effort, it's like, that's me. I was in the front line, right? I was one of the center pieces of the propaganda when they were yelling about the Times Square prayer. That was me. 2 years in a row. Inshallah, I go there every other year going forward. All right. But all respect.
SNEAKO needs to be deported.
I think they ought to have the citizenship stripped, even if he is a citizen.
All right, I know what the entire comment section is going to look like if I don't address this, so I'll start.
I'm outside every day. All these people putting threats and everything. I'm live every day outside.
At face to face, you're not going to do anything, right?
It's like they can't do what I do. You're not outside for real.
They're afraid to go outside because they all need to hide behind anonymous accounts because they are decrepit looking weirdos, bro. And they all know it.